Hi, I'm Mallory, and we're slightly in the dark. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because I'd love to welcome you to my world, and hit the notification bell. I just got home from brain training. Some of my stuff's in my backpack that I'm still wearing. Trying not to trip out as I go down the stairs here. There's some stuff I need to do, some stuff I want to do. I'm kind of smart. Well, brain training anyway, bits of it was alright. It's really gross out, so it's kind of icky poo-poos in here. In this house, because the lighting outside. See this contraption to keep the cat out. Some stuff I did okay, and then I was like struggling in my mind big time. It was bright in here, and I didn't like that, if we're being honest, because I was just like, ooh, ow, good Lord of mercy. My brain is just, and last night I kind of like had a little breakdown, meltdown, because it all started when I couldn't remember a song. And my mom's like, oh, don't worry about it, don't think about it, it'll return to you. And I'm just like, what is it? I want to say it's a love song, but it has to do about love and relationships, and I don't think things go well. Looking for scissors. But everything that kept coming to mind was like Celine Dion songs or Scotty McCreery. It's like it's Celine or country. Are there scissors here, or do I have to go like, oh, there's scissors. But bam. Cause life. So yeah. And then I'm thinking the artist, her name was like Sarah, but I couldn't think of the last name, and I'm like, I kept coming up with like Colby Calais. I'm like, but Sarah who? It's an older song, like, it was This Is a Song, and it was a Celine Dion song. It's all coming back to me now. There's like those two, my friend and I played a lot and danced a lot too growing up in the 90s. So it's an old song. But, and then it dawned on me like a little while back, and I was like non-stop listening to it, and now for the life of me I couldn't remember, and I've never been this like senile like marshmallow brain before, and it was like upsetting me. And then I just started missing my grandfather, because like my birthday's coming up, and I'm just like, and he's not gonna be here to see me turn a year older. And I started crying, and my mom's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not. So today at brain training, I'm just like, if something went well, like, oh good, like phew, whew, thank you, thank you, thank you. But then there's stuff where I was like really struggling, and like my mind just couldn't function. It didn't want to work. Everything that I once learned just went out the window, and I'm just like, what's happening to me? And it's very disturbing and upsetting in like a lot of ways. But part of me is like, you just have to keep at it, keep working on it, like it'll be alright in the end, blah blah blah. So I'm trying to organize my ish over here. I have a checkbook, woohoo! Is that my checkbook? Or is this my checkbook? What is this? Are these both my check? I'm trying to organize. I found my fifth. I have this feller, which is the little ledger like thing. This is a bigger ledger thing, but I don't really want to use it. And then I have like my other checks that are all like wrapped up with a rubber band. I'm just gonna prop you down. It's a weird angle. We're gonna go with it. I don't think I showed you this. This came in the mail the other day. Part of me is like, I don't need this. Part of me is like, I do. So it's a binder, 3 rings. You undo the hooky wookies, and I'm gonna take this off. There's 2 options, pink or purple, and I didn't like either of them, but this was a lesser I don't want to say evil of the two because that's incorrect, but it was the lesser, it was like the one, I don't know, I prefer this one better, whatever. So, ta-da! That's the brand. And it is an organizer. You want to see my face? It's an organizer. It's an expense tracker. This lighting, this fuzzy. Hello. So it has worksheets for tracking expenses and cash flow, which I already have 2 books for that. But the more the merrier, right? More is more these days in my mind. 12 monthly pockets for bills and or receipts. It's a good idea to keep those. Download additional budgeting pages online. Tech lock, ring, hold more. So 1-year organizer. So I'm putting you back on the floor. We're gonna try to figure this out together. I want to take care of this before I like forget. And then when I was saying I was smart, I'm trying to find stuff. I have to cut something. I don't know if you can see this. There's like a thing. It needs to be cut. I was trying to find stuff on Facebook, and I was having trouble. So then I used like a search box, and I would type in certain key phrases, words, or whatever, and that kind of worked. But then all I had to do was type in my name, and I found stuff. And then I typed in my mom's name. But I feel like, and I was able to get what I need, so I have to like work on that-ish. And then, anyways, I'm all over the place. But I'll show you what this looks like. So it is like a 3-ring binder, which I've been needing. And you get this, I guess 2 of them, like these plastic things you can like store stuff in. And then, ow, like paper cutting on my chin. So it's a checklist, and then like this kind of like an exemplar, you know, of like you put the month if you want, and I don't know, life, and then, oh, jeez Louisa, it looks like there's a page, it's a calendar, and then there's money stuff, and then maybe you'd write stuff up here, or this is just a design, and then on the bottom there it's like a calendar. You put the month bill, and there's a little pocket, I think, to keep like bank stuff, like you know, when you go to the bank and you like do a transaction, they give you a receipt, like that's something to keep. So again, like I like these little pockets, and then let me see here. Woo. Yeah, you put the month, and then I don't know, expenses, amount, date paid, check number, and confirmation number. So I feel like this stuff down below is going to be a lot easier to manage than say something like this, because this is a tiny space. I mean, it tells you like all the little ditties, and I'm not going to show you like my personal information because I have like, you know, I have written in here. So I just opened up a blank page here, and so my mom's thought was, like that thing I could keep in one of the little folder pockets, right? It's something like this. This is a ledger. It goes in alphabetical order. Is there anything even in, oh, these are, no, what am I talking about? I don't know. This is the ledger part. So this, I guess you would just organize stuff. And then this is the ledger bit. And basically, it says name, address, date, items, folio, debits, credits, balance, account numbers, etc., etc. So this is slightly bigger, but hideous. I mean, does accounting and all that ish gotta be ugly? Why not make it cute? So, this bad boy that I have been using, I'm just gonna shove in one of these little like folder thingies, because why not? And then also my checkbook. And I used to have I think it came with the checks. It was a cheap little blue plastic checkbook cover thing, and I just had like my name on it, my last name. It was like a sticker that came with an address stickers, you know, sometimes you get those things free in the mail. Usually they want you to donate money to something, but I don't know what happened to it, and I've been looking online because I kind of want to get like a nice like checkbook cover thing, and then like keep my checkbook like on my person. Not that I really use it. I should probably at least keep like one check in my wallet, because you never know when you're gonna need to write a check. So yeah, so the plan is I got, because there's a folder here. See, there's like these papers, like important-ish, right? But I feel like this is bulky, my checkbook. But little like receipts and things that I'm gonna put all this in like a folder, right? And then I got other stuff. Life Spirit, like I started. Is this the one I started it with? Oh man, I'm losing my mind over here, you guys. Yeah, no, I have not written in this one at all. It was this one. Maybe I should write something on the outside, like, or put a mark to be like, that's the one you're using. But then there's like other things, right? See, I don't have a clue. I don't mean to bore y'all, but this is what I'm gonna do. So then there's, you know, papers here that have holes, right? For like a 3-ring binder. So I want to take all of this and put it into this binder. That's the aim of the game, is to take all this stuff that's in this folder here, whatever, what have you. I have stuff in this envelope, and just put it all in here. And not everything right now is like a kind of semi floating around in here, but I want to like have it in here. Man, this video is getting long. So I'm going to do this. I should eat something at some point. I had a protein bar this morning and then one on the way home from brain training. I'm going to drop the package off, so hopefully I get a refund on something that I bought and then decided after a day it didn't work out for me. And then my DNA test, I did it, and I'm crossing my fingers that I did it correctly, because oh boy, not to be too like TMI and gross, but you know, you collect your saliva in your spittle in like a test tubey thing, and it does like create bubbles, so spit bubbles. So I was just like, okay, I'll just keep going until they're hot, it's above the fill line, like the bubbles, and that my spit is like to the fill line. And then I like closed and put the other like fluid solution in and like capped it all up, bagged it all up. And then I was like reading the instructions again, and it said something about like bubbles, and I'm just like, hopefully they mean that the bubbles were above the fill line and not like I had to wait till there was like no bubbles in the tube. So that the mailman has already come today, so, but I did put it in the mailbox. So he'll take it tomorrow, he'll send it off hopefully soon. I'll have my results and I'll do a separate video for that. And then I need to post stuff online. I keep just posting things, it's great, I love it. And hopefully now that it's like the beginning of the week, people will see. Someone did ask me a question about something that I'm trying to sell. And unfortunately my answer was no, and then I was trying to figure out, well, what could I say to help this person? I just couldn't find the words, so I'm just like, there'll be someone else hopefully, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I have some stuff to go through, and see. What's funny is I posted something and it's like become a very popular item, and then my mom, you know, she's like, oh, I don't want you selling that right now, take it down, because I underpriced it, because it's like, it's an old thing, you know. I want to make sure that whatever I'm selling, I'm getting like the appropriate amount of money for, so I'm going to do that. As well today, I might do some YouTube, sorry, these camera angles, YouTube stuff. But right now I'm just taking random stuff, putting it in these folder pockets. I'm hoping this works out and it becomes a good organizational system. What I always could do, right? Because the one thing we know for sure in the Gregorian calendar is there's 12 months and it starts in January and it ends in December. That doesn't change. What does change over time is the years. But if I don't put, if I put down the month and I'm just like January, whatever, but I don't put a year, then this way in the months of January, little compartment, if you will, I can put like all my January like bank statements and then like so on and so forth. So I'm trying to see like what order is this in. That's February's. This is April's. I don't know. I'm just gonna take all these papers and decide, do I want to organize them? I might do that next week when I do my organizational-ish with the Monday. Maybe for now, I'll just have everything in the front. I mean, there are these, you know, clear plastic-ishness, but I want, like, I don't know. Maybe in the front they will go. I'm just curious, how does this, like, open? This unique 3-ring binder. Oh, you gotta see this, you guys. Okay. Can you see anything? See, it's like, it's rubber, right? So you just go like this, and you pop it out. Ooh. And then when you're like done, like loading it up, you just shove it back in, and then boom, bam. That's how that works. This is a weird video with all the angles, the lighting, etc., etc. But for now, I'm just gonna make sure everything is in here. Then next week, I'm gonna really sit down and like try to like organize it better. Or maybe I'll do that. I'm really tired today. When am I not lately? I like could so take an, oh jeez, I got a little dizzy. I could so take a nap. Like I might honestly just like, just do this, hop no, like get a little something to eat and just like take a hot, relaxing bath, do like a face mask and then like wash my hair and everything else and just, I don't know, it all depends on what time is. What time is it? Do we know what time it is? See, it's currently like 3:06 and I don't want to get like too comfortable and then my mom's calling me like, what are we doing for dinner? And I'm just like, I'm just getting out of the bathtub now. If it was earlier in the day, that might work. So I could always like have a hot bath later, but I don't know what we're doing tonight, honestly. I feel like we're returning something to Home Goods. My grandma, we got her a rug. She changed her mind. We got to return it. So, doing a lot of things at my grandma's house and it's exhausting. Things are exhausting, so. I'm just gonna finish this up and I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna let you guys go. And if anything else fun or exciting happens later on, I'll try to capture that. But until then, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, feel free to leave those down below. And while you're down there, do not forget to check the description box so you can find me on social media. I'm pretty much everywhere. Come say hey. Don't forget to like this video, give it a big old thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you can become my fan of the week. We're still trying to figure this out, right? I think so. And if you haven't subscribed already, click on my face. If you'd like to watch something else, go right ahead. And thank you guys so much for being here and for all your love and support. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.